Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you again. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often whispered about, joked about, or flat out ignored, but it's incredibly important. Here's the big question. What actually happens to your prostate if you masturbate every single day? Now, I know this might feel like an awkward topic, but let's be real for a second. A lot of men think about this, maybe even worry about it, but very few actually talk about it openly. And that's a problem because staying silent can lead to confusion, misinformation, and worse, health problems that could have been prevented. So in this video, we're going to break that silence. We'll get into the science behind ejaculation frequency and how it affects prostate health. I'm also going to walk you through 3 major biological changes your prostate goes through as you age, especially after 40. And stick around because I'll be giving you a clear 4-step action plan that you can start today. And here's a little teaser. One of the most powerful prostate protectors might already be sitting in your fridge or pantry. Trust me, you're going to want to know what it is. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the prostate and why should you care about it? The prostate is a small, walnut-shaped gland. It's located just below your bladder, and it wraps around your urethra, which is the tube that carries urine and semen out of your body. Its main role? Producing seminal fluid. That's the nutrient-rich liquid that helps transport and nourish sperm. Without it, reproduction doesn't happen. So, yeah, it's pretty important. In your 20s and 30s, you probably never even think about your prostate. It just quietly does its job. But once you hit your 40s and beyond, things start to change. Why? Because the prostate has a natural tendency to grow with age. This growth isn't necessarily dangerous. It's something most men go through. The medical term for this is benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. It's not cancer, but it can cause some pretty frustrating symptoms. You might notice you have to pee more often. Maybe it's hard to start urinating, or your stream is weak. You could even wake up multiple times at night to go to the bathroom, and even when you're done, you still feel like your bladder isn't completely empty. Sound familiar? These are some of the earliest signs that your prostate is starting to grow and press against your urethra, making it harder for your body to function the way it used to. So now that we understand what the prostate is, let's talk about the thing you're all here for. Does masturbating daily help or hurt your prostate? First, let's separate myth from fact. There's been a lot of chatter online, in locker rooms, and even from bro science influencers giving their take. But what does actual research say? A groundbreaking study published in the journal European Urology followed over 30,000 men across nearly 2 decades, and what they found was eye-opening. Men who ejaculated frequently, about 21 or more times per month, had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to men who only ejaculated 4 to 7 times per month. The theory behind this is called the prostate flushing hypothesis. Basically, each time you ejaculate, you're clearing out the old fluids, cellular debris, and even potential carcinogens that can build up inside the prostate. It's like running water through a pipe to keep it from getting clogged. This regular flushing process helps reduce inflammation and prevents the environment inside the prostate from becoming toxic or unstable. And that's a big deal when it comes to cancer prevention. But, and this is important, ejaculation alone won't save you. You can't live on fast food, avoid exercise, skip checkups, and expect your prostate to be healthy just because you're ejaculating frequently. It's one tool, not the whole toolbox. Let's take a deeper look into what actually happens to your prostate as you age. There are 3 key changes every man should be aware of. Change number 1, enlargement and fluid retention. We already talked about BPH, or benign enlargement, but what's happening inside the gland is more complex. As it grows, it can become less effective at emptying its fluids. That means there's a buildup, kind of like stagnant water sitting in a pipe. This can create constant pressure, discomfort, and set the stage for chronic low-grade inflammation, one of the main drivers of long-term health problems. Change number 2, hormonal shifts. As men age, testosterone levels drop. But here's the kicker. Your body also starts converting more of that testosterone into DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which is a much more potent hormone. And DHT is known to stimulate the growth of prostate cells. So even if your testosterone is going down, DHT might still be pushing your prostate to grow. This hormonal imbalance is a huge factor in prostate health. Change number 3, increased risk of cellular abnormalities. Every day, your body is replacing old cells with new ones. But after decades of this constant renewal, the chances of something going wrong increase. That's when abnormal cells can form, and if left unchecked, some of those cells can turn cancerous. Combine that with inflammation and hormonal shifts, and the risk goes up even more. This is why regular screening becomes so critical as you age. Catching things early can literally save your life. Now let's shift gears for a moment. There's some emerging research from Japan that's turning heads in the medical community. Scientists there have identified what they call a hidden prostate clog. Imagine a dense, hardened buildup of cells, toxins, and stagnant fluid lodged deep inside the gland. This clog compresses your urethra and restricts circulation inside the prostate. Their theory? This clog is a root cause of poor urinary flow, discomfort, and even enlargement. The breakthrough? They've developed a method using a natural spring water-based juice, rich in minerals and plant enzymes, that they say can help dissolve this buildup within just days. The result? Better flow, reduced pressure, and even prostate shrinkage. Now, I'm not saying this is a miracle cure, but it's a fascinating approach worth learning about. I've linked to a full video explanation. Just scan the QR code on your screen or tap the link I've pinned in the top comment. All right, so now that we understand what's happening inside your body, what can you actually do about it? Here's your 4-pillar prostate plan, simple steps that can make a massive difference. Pillar 1, get your annual checkup. Don't skip this. By age 40 or earlier, if prostate issues run in your family, you should see a urologist every year. They'll check your PSA levels with a blood test and do a DRE, a digital rectal exam. Is it awkward? Maybe. But it's literally 15 seconds that could save your life. Man up. It's worth it. Pillar 2, eat an anti-inflammatory diet. Your prostate loves foods that cool down inflammation. Think leafy greens, berries, avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fish like salmon. Cut back on red meat, fried food, processed snacks, and excess sugar. And here's that powerhouse food I teased earlier, tomatoes. They're packed with lycopene, which multiple studies link to lower prostate cancer risk. Pro tip, cook them. Lycopene is absorbed better when heated. Pillar 3, move your body. Aim for 30 minutes of movement most days. Walking, light jogging, biking. It all counts. Add some strength training a few times a week to help balance hormones. And yes, Kegel exercises aren't just for women. Men can use them to strengthen pelvic floor muscles, support the bladder, and improve urinary control. Pillar 4, hydrate, like you mean it. Your body needs water to flush out toxins and keep your urinary system running smoothly. Aim for 2 to 3 liters per day, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. All right, let's wrap this up. Your prostate might be a small gland, but it plays a huge role in your health and quality of life. Don't wait until something goes wrong. Be proactive, stay informed, and start making changes now. Small steps add up. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend or family member, and subscribe for more straight talk health advice like this. And I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to start doing this week to support your prostate health? Drop it in the comments below and let's support each other. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.